Early voting for the March primary election starts next week, and a new poll was released today showing how the hotly contested U.S. Senate race is shaping up. It was a big topic today on Battleground Texas. Fox 4's Stephen Dial is live with more. Stephen?
Yeah, Peyton, today a University of Houston poll came out showing that Ken Paxton is leading on the Republican side and Dallas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett leading on the Democratic side. And with just days until early voting, time is running out with still many undecided voters. Texas Democrats have tried for decades to turn the political tide, having not won statewide since 1994. I asked Kendall Scudder, the new party chair, what's different this time.
Democrats have fielded, recruited, filed a candidate in every state and federal office in Texas.
Scudder says this is the first time since the 70s Democrats have put a candidate on the ballot in every race. But the Republican heavyweights still loom large. A new University of Houston poll shows Attorney General Ken Paxton leading the three-man field in the Republican Senate primary with 38%. Incumbent Senator John Cornyn at 31% and Representative Wesley Hunt with 17%. On the Democratic side, Representative Jasmine Crockett leads with 47% over State Representative James Tallarico with 39%. On Battleground Texas, I asked Rice University political scientist Mark Jones for his take on Crockett's lead over Tallarico.
He kept working very hard throughout the month of December and January, raising money, having events, and spending money, and he's put himself in a very good position. Crockett's advantage, though, is that she has overwhelming support in the African-American community, and just shy of 1 out of every 4 voters in the Democratic primary will be African-American, meaning that Tallarico has to win the other demographics by a decent margin, and he's close, but I think the real focal point will be on Latinos and white women, with white women being, of course, the largest demographic in the Democratic primary.
Tallarico has blanketed the air with ads.
Texas has a warrior who's fighting back.
Crockett has not had a presence on TV in the form of ads. I'm told that will change this week with this advertisement.
Do you think the top of the ticket in this race in November could impact Democrat turnout?
Yeah, I mean, I think the top of the ticket is the one that people look at the most, right? It's a lot sexier than some of your down ballot races. So certainly who you have at the top matters. It will certainly motivate some, whether it's on your side or on the other side. And, there's some political calculations of figuring out how you get to the finish line in November, regardless of who we nominate at the top. Our message is going to stay the same because it's true to who we are as a party. And it is a party that unapologetically stands on the side of people who have to take showers when they get home from work and that are just trying to make sure their kids get the same opportunities they did.
Dallas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett having to do double duty. She's in Congress today. Kind of went viral for some comments she said in reference to the Epstein files and President Trump. Meanwhile, tomorrow, State Representative James Tallarico Payton will be in Denton holding a rally at UNT.
We know you'll follow it. Thank you, Stephen. And from now until the March primary, Stephen and reporters from our Fox stations in both Houston and Austin will discuss and debate the big stories of this election cycle. You can stream Battleground Texas every weekday on the Fox Local app at 3 and 8:30 p.m. The Fox Local app is free to download.